Yeah, the sky is mine. Sharp eagle, I'm flying around wiggle. Be easy, I swoop down, I'm so eager. Go field, I bring a mark and hear the people. Shout from the crowd, and now I'm back when you down, going way up, seeing everything.
All right. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Omega Sparx. I am with some amazing artists, producers, creative folks. We have the privilege and the pleasure of being a part of the new upcoming AEW Fight Forever video game that's going to be on Steam, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X/S. This is a big moment for AEW. It's a big moment for us. We're coming through to celebrate. It's been a long time coming. We have a lot of high hopes, just like gamers around the world. We have a lot of high hopes for the game, and we're looking forward, and we're honored to be a part of the creative process and add audio and flavor to the game. And so this is a time of celebration. I'm going to be your host, and I'm gonna have the pleasure of interviewing every artist and producer tonight as we have more people coming in. And we're just going to celebrate a little bit about AEW Fight Forever. You know, we've been anticipating this game for over a year. It actually has already won an award. Last year, it was featured at Gamescom and won Best New Sports Game at Gamescom. So it already has an award behind its belt. Just today, I want to interject myself. Just today, I have the pleasure of being selected as a voting member of the Recording Academy. So now I can vote for stuff in, for the Grammys. And this is the second year that, Best Video Game Score is available. And so hopefully not only will fans love the game, but the score and the soundtrack that we're a part of with the game, it actually gets some Grammy love. So look out for us. You know what I'm saying? We here. So that's awesome. So before we get started, Charles, Apollo, and AlexV, we want to see everybody's beautiful faces on this live recording that we're gonna share amongst the people. My boy AlexV actually placed in second place, top 8 at Combo Breaker a couple weeks ago. I think in Chicago, for Killer Instinct. And so, we're a part of the community, the esports community, the wrestling, definitely the wrestling community, the video game community. We're a part of it, and we get to express ourselves through our art, through our music, and it's a wonderful time. So as Omega Sparx, I want to say it's an honor just being a part of this wonderful community with you awesome folks and your contribution. Sometimes it's thankless. Sometimes you feel like, well, my contribution is going unheard, people ain't really, I don't know if they feeling it. I don't know if I'm getting the respect that I deserve, but you are. Like, we are making a dent and an impact. And next week, when the game come out, it's going to be on a global level. So I'm going to start things off interviewing my boy SWATS. We're going to kick it off with SWATS here. And we're going to go around, and I just got 3 to 4 questions for everybody. And make sure, last question I'm going to ask everybody is, where can the fans follow you? Because that's key. We got to make sure that we give our fans and our future fans opportunities to follow us. And because everybody here is creating great work that should be followed and purchased and talked about. So starting with my boy SWATS.
vacation. Back in 85, they working overtime, that lethal combination. Better keep it pretty, keep finances out the conversation.
SWATS, what's the title of the song or songs you contributed to AEW Fight Forever?
What's going on, everybody? Hope you can hear me okay. This is SWATS. Worked on a couple songs, Up in the Clouds, the Jay Lethal, or Up in the Clouds, Scorpio Sky Story, and Victory, the Jay Lethal joint. These were really, really dope tracks, right? I had the pleasure of, talking to Scorpio Sky, getting his feedback on the song, and having someone appreciate something that I created, from their lens, but through my, output was really wild. So got a chance to do that. These two songs were also featured in the AEW Who We Are album. So just to have them have a second life in this game is wild. As an avid gamer myself, I'm used to, taking in the story and immersing myself, but then now helping to build that story, musically in game is just really, really cool to me.
That's awesome. What excites you the most about the video game and the players being able to hear your artistry in it?
I think that's it in and of itself. You know what I mean? Like having players able to dive into the game and then just hear those vocals. That's dream stuff. You dream of being in that piece, being a part of a soundtrack, being a major part of something. And this is like new game systems. This is modern stuff. Like everybody's diving in, and a game that's already dope. It's already got an award. It's got a great television show that's aligned with it. We get to hear our songs on the show now translated into games. Like that in itself, to me, is just mind blowing.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, how important, I'm going to ask a lot of you this, how important is original music to the wrestling world and the video game world?
Yeah, man, that thing is extremely important, right? You want to make sure when you're doing something like this that you are first off buttoned up, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to make sure that you're seen, that you're heard, and you want to have that original sound so that you can stand out, so that you can be selected and be a part of, things like this. But there's a lot more that goes into it. When you talk about, sampling and things like that, what are you using? What are you not using? How do you get through what's approved, what's not approved? What do you stay away from? It's all super important, but giving people something fresh that they may not have heard before, or giving them a style that puts them in a specific place, all this really adds to it, and it really just beefs up the whole story. So I think it's hugely important to have original stuff. Absolutely.
Awesome. That's awesome. Wow. Spoken like a future president of Wrestling Global. What's your final message tonight to the future players of AEW Fight Forever, and where can fans follow you, and do you have any like new songs out that people can get excited about?
Bet. Well, yeah. Everybody just get ready to get put in a headlock or something, man. I'm planning on diving deep in that game and really just going in. But enjoy the game, enjoy the sounds, just really immerse yourselves, man. AEW is a great company and they're doing great things. So just have fun. I can't wait. And I really, really hope to see y'all online. Sparx, I'm calling you out right now. You know how we do, bro. You know how we do. Man, come on, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I want to see it all. But yeah, man, you can find me online, www.swats.rocks. I'm really active on Instagram, swats_GBX. You can find my app through the website. It's also swats_GBX on Twitter. But yeah, man, hit me up. Got a lot of stuff going on. I'm releasing a second solo album called Livewire. Have a new song out called Digital Romance. It's this EDM type joint. If you know me, if you're a fan of mine, you know that I'll rap, I'll sing, I'll, rock, I'll do whatever. So it's a lot of great stuff out there, and I appreciate you guys for sure.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, on behalf of me and the rest of the arts community, behind this thing, thank you for your contribution, and thank you for being on tonight.
Absolutely.
No vacation. Back in 85, they working overtime, that lethal combination. Better keep it pretty, keep finances out the conversation. We living good, but
sign of respect. Look, I never had an advantage and nothing was handed. The weight on my shoulders, it never was standing. I learned how to balance out.
Yo, I feel like y'all remember the old school Mega Man where it's like he's in the middle and like he got all his enemies like, like that's what I feel like right now on this Zoom call. Like, yo, who am I battling next, son? Nah, yo, we're gonna go to Josiah Williams, which is to my right. What's going on, Josiah Williams? Thank you so much for being on tonight. I hope how you doing tonight?
I'm chilling, man. I was telling him earlier, like, I got a sleeping baby upstairs, so I'm trying to like contain my excitement right now. But I've been so ready for this, so I'm here, man. I'm ready.
That's what's up. That's what's up. If your baby hears any inch of your excitement, they're gonna match it. They're gonna match it. Like, yeah, I'm up too. What we excited about? Goo Gaga. Congratulations. What's the title of the song or songs that you have contributed to the AEW Fight Forever video game that's coming out?
Yeah, so from what I'm aware, in the mix, the Red Velvet story, and the legend Mark Henry story. Very thankful to be able to contribute to this, and excited for anything else that happens to pop in.
Oh my gosh. Wonderful. How do you feel having your music a part of a video game? Have you experienced this before, and how does it feel now?
Yeah, I've had a similar experience, but this is different. This is a first for literally everybody involved. So to be able to be a part of a first is special.
Yeah.
I think also not just the album, but seeing how it's kind of progressed. We've seen this at like the upper industry level with, WWE bringing in like Run DMC and Method Man, Redman, like folks who have already been established and have that there. But when we look at us, like we look at each other and we see so much in common, right? We're fans, we're creators, we're on the internet, we're having these conversations. So for us, I feel like this is even more meaningful because of what it means, and to be able to do this together is crazy. So it's amazing.
That's awesome. No, I wanted to ask you, like, I feel like, this moment in time is going to really inspire, the teenager that loves hip hop, that's just now producing music, that's just now writing their first rap songs. And it's like, I don't want to write about, shoot 'em up, bang, bang. I want to write about my favorite wrestlers. I want to be like Josiah Williams. I want to make hit songs about, growing up about my favorite wrestlers. Like, I'm not, so like, how do you feel your impact is affecting the generation coming after us?
It's special. To be able to see it in real time, online and in person. I tell people all the time too, like, I'm one of many. I wasn't the first. I'm not the last. Like, there are people in this room who have decades more experience than me. There are people in this room who maybe just started recently, right? We all have this kind of like wild array of experiences, but we're able to literally see people like, yo, bro, I heard your song, I heard your verse on this thing, like it hit me. And whether, like you said, whether they're a teenager or on the other side, where somebody who's like 49 years old and they're like, yo, I want to be able to try this, you know what I mean? Just to see what I can do. I think that's what makes stuff like this special. It's literally inspiring everybody. And then I think the last piece of that is, yes, like I'm in a position to inspire others, but I'm also kind of being inspired at the same time, like just seeing all of this and hearing people that I hadn't heard before, people that I didn't get a chance to tap into. Like, there's always a source of inspiration. So for me, it's just, I'm taking it in as well.
That's awesome. Well, yeah, I want to say on behalf of me and the millions of fans that enjoy your artistry, thank you for your contribution to AEW Fight Forever. We got to make a big deal about ourselves. We don't give enough flowers out, to our brothers and sisters. And you may not have been the first, but you've paved the way for a lot of us. You've made, because of your work, there's a lot of people that see that it's possible. You know what I'm saying? And so, I want to just thank you for your contribution. Where can the fans follow you? Do you have any new projects or songs that you're working on?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I mean, thank you for hosting this. Thank all of y'all for being a part of this, and congratulations to everybody in here, because we're making history for real. This is crazy. You can follow me at J. Dean Williams across all social media. Search Wrestling Flow, search Josiah Williams, whether you're on, Instagram, Spotify, Apple Music, wherever. Yeah, just tap in.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
Look, I never had an advantage and nothing was handed. The weight on my shoulders and never was standing. I learned how to balance out what was demanded. Just can't never take nothing for granted. Money wouldn't change.
If I'm knocked down, I always rise up and try again. Let's go.
What is hitting for? What is hitting for? It's billboard with these hands till they kiss the floor.
Next, I'm going to Bliz.
Yo,
Man, I feel like
good.
Mega Man fight. Okay, I'm going against Bliz now. Bliz, thank you so much for your time. Am I saying your name correctly? Am I honoring your name correctly?
Yes, sir. Yes, you are. Thank you for putting this together.
Yes, yeah, it's an honor. I'm a fan. It's crazy being an artist and a fan. When ego is not in the way, you can be dope at what you do and still celebrate other people. And
Perfect.
I pride myself on that. I am a fanboy. Your music and your artistry can speak for itself. You know what I'm saying? You can be the least important person in the room. Give it up. Give the flowers to the people that deserve it. And so I want to give you your flowers. Thank you for your contribution to the game. And what song or songs did you contribute to the AEW video game?
Well, first, I appreciate those kind words a lot. Trust me. For the video game, from what I'm aware of, it would be 3 songs we would hope for. But the 3 songs would be Shine, the Nyla Rose story, Fish and Chips for Anthony Ogogo, and that song, Period, for Kiera Hogan. Okay. Now, if we can get Lee Johnson as a DLC, we can do that one shot too. But let's just put that out in the universe first.
You never know. That's what we're hoping. We're hoping that the game is so exciting that the DLC, like, they end up getting like 90% of the whole roster of AEW, and then some cats from Ring of Honor over there, because they just gotta build, like, it's multiple seasons of DLC. Like, this joint gets so exciting, like Fortnite. Like, we're in our 10th season. Like, who else can we add? And so that's what we're hoping for. That's what we want. That's what we want. Why not? That's what we want. That's awesome, man. So what's some of your writing process? Like, when you're about to get in your bag, in your zone, and you're about to make some magic, where are you at? What time of day is it? Do you got a twinkle in your eye, twitch in your eye? Like, what is going on before this magic happens?
Oh man, so that can go very sporadic. It can be in the car, you just got your voice memos up. It can be during a workout in the morning, but the best place to do it is where we like to call the chamber. That's where we do our recording. Me, Sir Tizzy, and his sister Tamara Slade, our producer. When we in that chamber, we do that Tuesday nights. When we in there, that's where the magic happens.
Okay.
You just give us that little topic. It's a wrap.
Okay. Oh my. So it's been some wonderful creative moments in that space. Oh man, that's wonderful. That is wonderful. What are you hoping gamers appreciate with your music and with the overall soundtrack of the video game?
What I'm hoping for the game is I want them to hear the versatility of all the artists that's on it, because you get certain things where like everything sounds the same, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, all right, well, this song kind of sounds the same, but you put all of us together all in one space. It's like, I could tell when it's a Sparx, I could tell when it's Josiah, I could tell when it's True, I can tell when it's E.Quipped. Like, that's the magic of having a jukebox in a game like this. And it gives people that thing where they might just want to put it on pause and just be like, hold up, let that song just rock real quick. Then I'm going to hit them with that super kick, you know? So that's what I want for this game.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, on behalf of me and the gamers and you know, everyone that's already experienced the music, you know, part of the album, the celebration of the Black History. I forgot the actual title of it, but everyone that's already experienced your music, you know, on the CD and on TV, thank you for your contribution. I love. That's the beautiful thing about music, that you know, it starts on one platform, and then it now, you know, what started as a soundtrack celebrating African American wrestlers. Now we in the video game, you know.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Thank you for your contribution and much continued success. You know, for you and your camp. That is so awesome. Where can people follow you? And do you have any projects that you're working on?
Yeah, I can be easily found on Twitter and Instagram under It's Bliz, ITSBLIZ. Just put out a song called This Is Busted Open for Dave LaGreca and the Busted Open camp. Have 2 new songs coming out, Lights Down and Lyrical Showcase, that's featuring 3 kings in this room right now. Sir Tizzy, Josiah, True God himself, and some other stuff that we got under wraps.
Oh, wow. Well, we're looking forward to that. We're definitely going to celebrate and follow you. And thank you so much for your contribution.
Thank you for your time. Thank you.
Yeah. Much respect, King.
What is hitting for? What is hitting for? It's Billboard with these hands till they kiss the floor. It's all good to the big stage from a small hood. About to take it over. A plan is all we outdoors, the struggle though that grew my glory. Newest apprentice came up out the Junior Olympics. If you couldn't witness, boxers start pursuing this business. I'm never burdened by the reasons.
Let's talk to Sir Tizzy then. Let's keep the camp flowing. Sir Tizzy, thank you. I just want to say thank you for your creativity. Your presence. Thank you. Your presence is a present to us.
Yo, you barred up already. I see you, sir.
I don't even have coffee in me. I'm ready. I'm just excited. I'm excited to be a part of this. What songs or songs did you contribute to the AEW Fight Forever video game?
So I was on Anthony Gogo's theme.
Okay.
And I did That's On Period with my bro Bliz.
Nice.
And my sister Tamara Slade.
Wow.
And like Bliz said, you know,
yeah.
Let Lee get that DLC, man. Let Lee get that DLC. They can get that theme too. We did that too, man. Come on.
Yeah. Wow. It's really great being a part of a community and not feeling like you got to do it all by yourself. And how does it feel having like-minded, you know, individuals, creative individuals that you can, you know, match your energy with and create magic with?
Man, it's a blessing. It's magic. It's everything, man. Like all of this is all surreal. Like I'm kind of new to everything. Like, you know, my bro Bliz, you know, he damn near a legend out here. You know what I'm saying? He's been doing this for a minute. You know, you got people like Josiah, he been doing it for a minute. So many people been doing it for a minute. This all just kind of happened, and I didn't think any of this was possible. And I still feel like a kid in a candy store with all of this.
That's crazy. Did it start this year? The album, that was last year. It's been a blur. It's really been a blur.
Yeah.
Started in 2022 and now it's 2023. That's crazy. That's a beautiful thing. You know, how important is when I say original music, I mean it is because, you know, I think about the John Madden footballs of the world where they would just license a bunch of, you know, casters in the air stuff. And we're on the outside knocking on the door like, yo, give us a chance. Give us a chance. You know, we may not be signed to a major record label, but, you know, we're actually in the community. We're playing the game. You know what I'm saying? So you can save thousands of dollars. Just give us hundreds, or if you want to give us thousands as well. But we got the passion because we're in this.
Facts. Facts.
Literally a gold mine that I'm thankful for AEW, and other platforms for realizing that and stuff like that. So like, how important is not just original music, but passionate, creative folks that actually enjoy AEW? How important is it for us to have a platform to create music for AEW?
Oh, it's super significant. You need that. I mean, you need something like, especially if you walking around here, you playing a game like this, you're gonna need like a soundtrack to actually get through it. You need a soundtrack. You need crazy sound. You need something with some soul. You need something with some action. You need just like movies and everything else. You need something that'll help you have that feeling. Yeah. So once you start playing the game, you into it. That everything is just drawn into that one element of surprise. So you need that, man. You need that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Where artistically, where are you excited about going in your own personal artistic expression when it comes to video games and wrestling? Like, what are some milestones that you're personally looking to hit going forward? If there, or you could be already met those milestones, but do you have any personal milestones you're trying to meet this year and beyond?
I mean, more of these placements, more of these situations, running into these incredible folks. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I would say Josiah hit it on the head. Just keep it going, man. All the positive vibes and energy. Just keep going into this. That's what I want. I want more of these situations.
Awesome. Well, as gamers are preparing to play the game and experience your music, what's something final that you want to say to them tonight, and where can they follow you?
Shoot, all I can say is, don't play lotto if you know the motto. Team Night, man, it's John. You know what I'm saying? We out here. You know what I'm saying? One half of the fade team, 1/3 of the thing God's regime. You know, my bro Bliz over there, we you know what I'm saying? We be chilling in the chamber. That's our little, you know what I'm saying, space that, we created. So, I gotta shout them out. Y'all can find me, Sirs_Tizzy09 on everything.
Gotcha.
And what we got coming up? Legendary Nights 2. That's my next project. That's coming out soon.
Okay.
Got some, like Bliz said, got my bro Josiah and True God. Shout out True God. That's my bro too. We got that coming out, Lyrical Showcase. We got a couple more things coming through, and that's about it. We really got something in the bag of tricks. You know what I'm saying? We wait, pull out the bag of tricks on them. So it's just gonna get crazy. I'm telling you, it's gonna get crazy.
Great time to be an artist. Well, thank you so much for your contribution to AEW. Thank you for the contribution to the game. Thank you for your creativity, and we just look forward to more hits.
Thank you for having me, man. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you. You're a welcomed and awesome part of the community. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Man, my brother. Wow, this is awesome. This is awesome. I didn't even drink coffee. It's just my spirit glowing from just excitement from being on here. Next, I'm gonna go to my brother EQ. What's going on, EQ?
What's up, man?
Oh my God.
How you doing, buddy?
Oh my gosh. My brother from another mother. What's going on, man? Man, we here, man. Shit.
Yes, sir.
Yeesh. I'm talking about college, guys. We go way back since college.
We won't tell you when we were in college. We won't go.
We're very old men. We're very old men. We're fine wine. We're fermented. Fermented. We're just getting right.
Vintage, classic.
Yeah, we're classics. Things might be breaking down, but we're classics.
I'm never burdened by the reasons. I'm merging with the leaders since 05. I had to deal with surgical procedures. Thankful for mama, she planted wisdom to stand and listen. Still I see 2020 even through this damage.
Brother EQ, thank you so much for your contributions, man. What song or songs did you contribute to the AEW Fight Forever video game?
Yeah. First, I wanted to give a shout out to Ruckus too, because
Yeah,
without him, none of us would be on this project or
Mikey Ruckus
have anything to do with AEW music. So I cannot thank him enough, man, for the opportunities.
Yeah.
So yeah. So the Brinson's in the waiting room. He just
everybody keep jumping in and out. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm on 3 songs that came over from the Who We Are project that dropped last year. In the mix, Red Velvet song. I got to sing the hook on that and work on some of the production for that one with Jeremiah and Cutright. Did the verses on that and killed it. On the No Socks joint, which was Ricky Starks, I got to do a verse on there and some post-production stuff. And then Sean Dean's story, I'm the captain. That's me and Cutright got to do that one. So I got to do a verse on there. And then I'm super excited because we got an original song placed on there called Bet That, which we had pitched originally as a theme for the Double or Nothing pay-per-view. And by the time Ruckus heard it, they had already finalized all the promotional stuff and the songs and all that. But he hit us back and was like, but he said, we were looking for one last like brand new original, song. So it couldn't have worked out better, man. And they've been using it in some of the promotional stuff in the background, like during some of the match play footage. Man, that is crazy. I'm shooting it to my kids, my friends, everybody know. I'm like, you got to turn it up really, really loud to hear like what's going on in the background. Like, but that's us. That's me and Cut. So yeah, I'm just super excited, man. Thankful to be a part of this.
That's awesome. So I thought I was an avid, wrestling fan until I met you. This man has a wonderful collection of, wrestling toys and memorabilia.
Figures.
Yeah.
Not figurines, figures.
Figures. As an avid just lover of wrestling culture, we grew up loving, wrestling. Sadly, our favorite wrestlers are dying every single RIP to all the legends that we've lost over the past 5, 6, 7 years. But just as someone that loves the culture of wrestling, how surreal and how awesome does it feel to represent AEW on TV, on the on commercials, now on the video game? How does it feel? Does the inner child in you is he jumping up and down? How do you feel right now?
Yes, it's one of those things hard to put into words. Like, you're just so excited to finally have gotten to this place. Because when I was little, and I'm sure most of us here actually wanted to be a wrestler. And everybody I'm sure had the fake belts and out of cardboard and everything else that we used to run around with. So just to be a part of like the scene in general is just so exciting, man.
That's awesome.
And especially music, because I grew up a huge wrestling fan, but a huge music head as well. Probably 50-50 equally on both of those. But yeah,
now you get to merge both of those loves into this moment, right?
Yeah, and you remember we were talking about college. Back in college, I thought about this earlier. Me and you, we used to get it in on Tony Hawk. I think it was Pro Skater 3. We spent hours on. But I remember before we would even play, we would spend so much time setting up the jukebox to make sure, like, the songs that we wanted to hear were coming through. But that's just, to me, how big of a part the music plays in gaming, because that was like a big deal for us up front before we even started. So to be on the playlist at this point is just mind blowing.
It's mind blowing. It's cementing our voices and our artistry into history. It's surreal because I remember playing Tony Hawk I remember playing Tony Hawk Underground. That was my joint. That soundtrack, LA Symphony, and I remember being that kid. And now there's kids, there's 11, 12, 13-year-old kids. It's like, yo, my favorite artist was E.Quipped on AEW Fight Forever. And, you know, I'm sure they're going to be able to customize, you know, you're going to be able to customize, when you customize your wrestler, you can, you know, choose, you know, different songs for the walkout music. And, you know, it's surreal that there's going to be teenagers that's going to be, you know, choosing some of our songs as the walkout for their created character and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, I thank you for your contribution. Your love for wrestling, it's oozing out of this moment. And I wish the best for you, brother, that, you know, more of these just continue. And like you said, you know, shout out to Mikey Ruckus for this opportunity, multiple opportunities, you know what I'm saying? And where can people follow you? And do you have any projects that you've created or are working on?
Yeah, all my socials are at E.Quipped Music. So real simple. E.Quipped Music. And then just released a single last Friday with Omega Sparx.
Oh yeah.
And Cutright, who's, I don't know where Cut's at, but
bottom left.
It was is he here? Oh, okay. It was a battle between Quicksilver and then Kid Flash and Flash. Something we recorded way back whenever and never got released. But then with the Flash movie coming up, we put it out. Me and Cut, that single that's going to be on the AEW Fight Forever, drops next week, same time as the game. That'll be on all streamers. And then I got several new projects. The one coming up closest called the High Point Sessions. So it's about my time in Little Chicago is what they call High Point. Little Chirac. So yeah.
Definitely Little Chirac.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for your contribution, brother.
Thank you guys, man. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Can't feel much longer.
Yeah.
I'm in the mix right now, top of the list right now. And I'm from straight out your mama's kitchen now. So hot 'cause it's my style. It was 2015 at a...
Yo, never can undo. Tell me who you run to. When doors started closing, gotta tell them I'm the one too. It's more than hitting flips and kicks or waiting for the one.
True.
Yo, what's up, brother?
It's an honor to have you, man.
I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be here, man.
Come on, man. Come on. Let's celebrate. What True, what song or songs did you contribute to this monumental occasion?
Which you really hyping this up, bro.
Hey, I know I'm hyping this up hard. AEW Fight.
You just said I'm hyping it up.
Well, if you're asking what songs I did on AEW Fight Forever, I know me and Apollo, we did the Lee Moriarty joint, Tiger Styling, and then we did I did Anthony and Go-Go's The Fish and Chips with Mega Ran, Bliz, and Tiz.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, with all them. And since Bliz mentioned, other songs that it could be, I got a theme right now that's been on TV recently, the Commander theme with Rated R. So if they want to toss that in on the DLC too, they could definitely do that. So yeah, for sure.
Please, we're gonna shoot our shot here. We want as many placements as possible in this moment.
That's a fact.
Whoever's the director, throwing it on, Mikey and whoever else is helping him, please get that song on the game.
Placements and checks. That's what we going for. All placements and checks, brother. You already know.
That should be the name of the album. We should all come out with placements and checks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love that. That's a motto right there. Put that on the t-shirt.
Yeah, 2023, 2024 and on. We placements and checks. That's what we all need. I mean, we all got families, we all got, goals. So definitely need that.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. What do you want? Like, what's the future? You know what I'm saying? Like what's not the end game, because we're trying to advance and then advance and then see what's there and then advance some more. What's the future for passionate, independent artists, creating awesome music for television and video games. Like what's the next level that you want to see that you're pushing for?
Honestly, man, I've been pushing for last year and a half.
Yeah.
For just more opportunities for everybody. And I want, and I've tried to, myself personally, like try to support as much as I could for everybody, too, and vice versa. And I feel like we need to kind of create our own circle. Like this is a circle in itself where, we're all talented artists. We're all artists that, we really, work hard. Like everybody grinds, everybody hustles and puts in work. And I feel like us together and supporting each other is a lot more powerful than everybody with their, with our own stuff, you know what I mean? And for me, I got we all got our own egos. We all think we super dope and everything because we are. So you're supposed to feel that way. But me, I just look at it like the future has to be, like I said, more opportunities. We need more, and by opportunities, it's not even just like songs being placed. It's like, people have other aspirations and other dreams too. And you can take this music and go to the moon with it. So I feel like there's so many more different things and untapped potential for all of us that we haven't even fully reached yet. And my journey is a little different from most people because I've been in wrestling. It's just mostly unknown to probably most people for like 12 years off and on. So my journey is a little different. The only person that I think has a similar journey is probably Bliz, but he's been in way longer than I have. But so it's just like my journey is a little different. So I've seen a lot of different sides of this business, and I just want the people involved in business to be treated fairly for one, and I want more spaces for artists, especially Black artists, to get to shine. And and art doesn't have to be limited to, like I said, music. It could be a ton of different things. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the future. Just get more opportunities, more pushes. And with, like you said, independent artists, I feel like, and not just AEW, but like a whole bunch of different companies, you have an opportunity to do something special when you take independent artists that create original music that don't sound like anything else that you hear for the most part, and they can get their own styles. I think you have a chance to do something revolutionary in that. So I kind of wish that's the future. So yeah, that's definitely the future.
That's the future. I've had a similar background in a different way in the esports. I was, this is my 10th year writing hype music for esports events, and I'm just like you, in the infancy of it. When it was just you and a few other people and Bliz. Y'all went a lot of years without being thanked. Y'all, I'm sure the people that worked with y'all, appreciated y'all, but as sometimes the fans don't appreciate you, or they see what you do as unnecessary, or we may not get as much respect as the other genres of music. I'll just say that. You know what I'm saying? But I really appreciate you for holding the torch in the banner 12 years. And I personally hope that you reap the benefits this season and beyond. If anybody deserves it, you deserve it. Bliz deserves it. Josiah Williams deserves it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
All right, we got to.
I want to say real quick, because I don't think he can make it today. Shout out to Tizzy too. Tizzy, another one, man. And just big shout out to him, because like I say, it's a lot of us who just for years, have been putting in work, music and outside of music too. So it's just, this is a never ending grind. But at the end of the day, we did something that is historic, because there's nothing like this. Right. There's nothing like this album that we did. There's really nothing like, you could play WWE 2K, but it's just a lot of it's a bunch of, commercial songs you probably heard already. Yeah. And this is something like I said, you never seen something like this where we get to hear our voices on it. And for me, the most important thing of this was just getting the Nintendo Switch version of this game so my daughter can play it. That's it. That's it. That's the only that's the only reason.
Nintendo Switch?
Yeah, it's on the Switch.
Oh my, that's even more. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's more gamers. So wow. And as an OG, we have got to preserve our story.
Thanks.
Because you have a story to tell, and we can't let newcomers. You know what I'm saying? This is my first foray into I did the theme song for Caprice Coleman 6 years ago. That was my first introduction.
Okay. Yeah.
But I wasn't holding the torch like you. So we got to make sure we honor our OGs. We honor their stories. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want their stories to get lost.
They say I'm controversial. I get told I'm controversial quite often. So maybe that's why. I say what's on my mind no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bliz and Tizzy.
Yeah.
And Apollo, my brother Apollo, Shaka Apollo, that's my brother, like 25 years. That's been my brother. So you know what I mean? We all Baltimore. We all Baltimore. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all I know how to do is keep it 100.
That's what's up. My wife's Baltimore. I know.
Hey.
That coach is serious, man.
Yeah.
I don't play. Well, still, we celebrate you. Thank you so much. And just everything that's for you on this video game and beyond. I just hope the blessings run you down, King. And run, you know what I'm saying? And everything that's for you, you just enjoy this time and be celebrated,
Oh, for sure. I appreciate you, man. I definitely appreciate it, man.
Most definitely. And because he's Baltimore, brother True, I forgot to ask you, where can the fans follow you? Baltimore represent my queen. My queen tapped me on the shoulder like, "Yo, you didn't ask True. Where can the fans follow you?"
I just want to point out, Baltimore representing all day, West Side certified, but soon to be residing officially in Atlanta, but that's a whole nother story. Anyway, you can find me at DAR True God on Twitter. Of course, you can go to Spotify, you can Apple Music, whatever, True God. I'm on there. If you want, you can check out DAR Sports Media is another account I got on Twitter. You can find me on Instagram, but my Instagram is real private, so I won't give it out. I won't give it out here. You know what I'm saying? Don't want everybody to have that. But yeah, that's pretty easy. Easiest way to find me. Of course, I can also quick cheap plug www.definearevolution.com. That's the website that we do. We do a lot of articles about sports, wrestling, music, culture, books, everything. So we cover everything. So definitely check that out.
Definitely will. Thank you so much, True.
Tell me who you run to. When doors started closing, gotta tell them I'm the 1-2. It's more than hitting flips and kicks or waiting for the 1-2. The days that I spent training, every moment getting done too. And yes, it's been
I got what you need if you near. Smell defeat in the air, they ain't even prepared. I'm sick of getting prepared, cause I'm over prepared. And before I step in the spot,
Doe the Paperboy.
See if I can unmute. What up?
How you doing?
Good. All is blessed, man. First of all, shout out to Mikey Records as well. So let me just start off with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mike is so cool, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Doe the Paperboy, correct me if I'm wrong. You and our first introduction to the world of AEW as far as we're creating music was 2 years ago, All or Nothing. Or what was that? That wasn't your first one. That was my first one.
No, mine was the Suge Dunkerton. I had his thing for a little while, and then that translated over into the All or Nothing.
Got you.
Mike Tyson, AEW.
Okay.
So I have Mike Tyson's thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yo, I appreciate your lyricism. I appreciate your contribution to AEW, and now AEW Fight Forever. What songs are you on on the video game AEW Fight Forever?
So we got the Scorpio Sky story, Up in the Clouds, and that's me and you, SWATS and Teak Hall, correct?
Omega Ran.
Okay. So that we have that one for sure, and hopefully maybe I don't know. We'll see where it goes from there.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, we gonna follow back that. Yo, that's awesome. So what excites you about, first of all, creating music, for beautiful moments in wrestling, and now it's spilling over into the video game. Like, what are you like most excited about? How has this journey, affected you? And what are you excited about?
Just the creative space in general. Like everybody said before me, it's hard to find a platform where you have original music. I mean, everybody wants to talk. Mainstream is always whatever mainstream is, whether it's dance or balance or whatever it may be. So anytime you can find a stream that's a path that's rarely traveled, it's a good feeling. You know what I mean? It keeps you young. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yo, my boy Rakeem said flow, age don't count in the booth. When your flow stays submerged in the fountain.
In the fountain of youth. Flow, don't count in the booth when your flow stays submerged in the fountain of youth. Yeah.
That blessed me. As a 40-year-old,
good one. I love Rakim. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, as a 40-year-old man, that I remember that every single day. Like,
he was the inspiration for the verse that I did for the Omega Sparx. For the Up in the Clouds. Why keep saying Omega Sparx?
That's what's up.
I keep saying your name.
You giving me honor.
You know what I mean? Look, I'm looking at you like you Mikey Ruckus. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you in here mastering the room. You know what I'm saying? You master the room.
I'm just facilitating because he's not here. I'm just
understood. Respect though. That's a big seat to fill.
Appreciate that. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. So what do you what's some stuff that you got working on in the culture right now? And what do you I'm asking two questions. Before I do that, let me ask this, and we can edit this out, but to make this a little smoother. But what are you excited about with this video game? What do you want the players to really like feel and respect when they hear your verses, when they hear these songs that you're on and a part of? What do you want the gamers around the world? Because we know hip hop, is respected and felt and a part of different cultures differently around the world. How do you want the world to, respond to Doe the Paperboy and the other music that's on AEW Fight Forever?
I want them to embrace it, man. Like, use it to create your characters, use it to create moments. Let the technology adapt. You know what I'm saying? The more you use the songs, the more you let it play, the more the game is going to give you the algorithm what it needs. So let's push them to create characters that's like us in the game. Let's push them to make our songs actually become us. Let's get that narrative going. Let's fight for that. Create your own character. Start pushing the agenda on that. Market it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what could you do better than help AEW market a product that already exists? I mean, everything that's available should be available, and every character should be available. I mean, it's Halloween, right?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, as far as I'm looking at it.
Let's
go for it. Let's go for that Fortnite thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's go for it.
Multiple season Fortnite. What you getting at,
man? And that was one part of the question. I remember you asked me about what I'm working on right now. Okay, so in August I'm supposed to be going to Mad Wednesdays with actually Maria Davis. She's from the 22 Twos joint, from Jay-Z joint. She came out here last week, and I was actually supposed to do a Rock Nation showcase, but a bad storm came through VA and it messed. It flooded it was like an act of God, literally. Jeez. And a bunch of artists didn't get to perform. Rock Nation came down, Big D the Weatherman, and all of that. Shout out to Black Tyler Alpha Million on that. And we didn't get to perform, but they invited us up to New York. So that's the next move, is to go up to New York and actually, put on for, Rock Nation and see where it goes from there.
Oh yeah. Well, King, much respect to you. I know you're gonna own that moment. Thank you for your contribution to AEW. Going on 3 years now, 4 years.
Yeah, absolutely. 3 years, man. It's been a great run, so I love it.
So everything that's for you, everything that, all the accolades and the celebration that's for you. I just hope you just feel celebrated and loved during this time. And man, just many more of these moments to come,
Absolutely. A blessing. Same to you, man. And the rest of you guys as well, man. And you can, follow me at on my social media at DOE THEPAPRBOY. Doe the Paperboy. That means I'm here with a message. And that you can pretty much find me everywhere. So yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. But thank you.
Thank you, Doe the Paperboy.
Absolutely. No problem, man.
I'm sick of getting prepared, cause I'm over prepared. And before I step in the spot, they gon' notice the flare, yeah. Uncut diamonds, no flaws. I'm sick of seeing MCs rhyme without.
Don't think you know.
Anthony King.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Anthony King. How you doing, man?
Okay, that eye was messing me up. I was like, I'm about to butcher somebody. Anthony King, thank you so much for being on tonight and celebrating with us. We celebrate you and your contributions to AEW and now AEW Fight Forever. What song or songs did you contribute to this amazing video game that's coming out?
Well, first off, man, salute to everybody in here. Congratulations. Up until just a few hours ago, I thought it was one song.
Okay.
The Knockout, the Jake Cargill story, or for the Who We Are Volume 1. I sung the hook on that. Shout outs to Tizzy, who pretty much kind of like ushered me into the game.
Okay.
I'm pretty much new in the wrestling atmosphere when it comes to music. But but shout outs to Righteous Reg as well too. He's on there. Up until just a few hours ago, I was able to catch an online stream of somebody going through all the soundtracks for AEW Fight Forever. So I got the chance to sing the hook for Paige Van Zant's theme. Now she's not in the game, but her theme is in the game. So I'm on too.
Woo! And then if they get her on DLC, her song is already loaded up in the game. What? Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my boy Scorpio Sky. He's coming back. And Paige Van Zandt was part of his storyline, before he got injured, you know what I'm saying? So, hopefully Paige comes back, you know what I'm saying, to AEW. That was a cool storyline. I'm so glad that, whether she comes back or not, her theme is already in game. And I tell you, these gamers, these video gamers, they're in for a treat with this music.
Right. Oh yeah. Also, shout out to Rich Lotta, man. He did his thing on Knockout, the Jay Cargill story.
Yeah.
Producing that. Shout out to Mikey Ruckus, and Righteous Reg is on the Paige Van Zandt theme song as well. So shout outs to him too.
Oh my gosh. So this is you're new to this. What do you want this video game, to do for your personal career? New fans is gonna be coming in, looking for your material and stuff. What do you want this moment to do for you personally?
It's funny because as music artists, we release music for our fans and everything. And, along your journey, you kind of have those side missions.
Yeah.
And this was at the top of the list, being on a video game, but not just any video game, a wrestling video game.
Yeah.
So, being in a movie, TV film, commercial, those all have been different side missions for me. But once this happened, this kind of just opened up, I guess, my whole world of music, because up until then, before I tapped in with Montezzi, I always wanted to be involved, in the wrestling community. So once this opportunity came along, I just was super humbled, excited, and it's forcing me to step my game up. You know what I mean? I think about our childhood playing the SmackDown versus Raw games. Those soundtracks, a lot of the times, 9 times out of 10, I was introduced to somebody that I didn't even know from the soundtrack.
Right.
So, it feels good to be a part of something that I feel like the teenagers that have play this game may look at these, look up the credits and be introduced to new independent artists, and maybe someday, they'll want to make music as well and follow on.
That's awesome. How important is leaving your impact on the music world or the entertainment world? How important is that to you?
It's really important, man. This is something that I spoke about when I was young, to my friends and everything, because growing up, you find that being a wrestling fan and being a Black wrestling fan, or, what have you, you have friends that, not playing these games, and I always just had a dream of just wanting to land my voice on one of these, and being able to do that for this first ever wrestling game for AEW is just a dream come true.
Wow. Well, and about Montezzi, I got to plug, my first, moment, even before I met Montezzi, this was such a cool moment. I had did the theme song for Daniel Garcia. And he did the theme song for Sammy. Guevara, and it was it wasn't just Daniel versus Sammy, but then you had two hip hop songs clashing against each other in the main event of a wrestling. So I just thought that was so dope. Like, and I actually found Montezzi that night and said, King, that was a dope moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, we putting on for hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't just the wrestlers battling, you know, so you got hip hop tracks battling against each other, you know what I'm saying? And so I really loved being a part of that moment, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just had to shout him out. It was a really fond memory, and I'm glad that you know, it's a blessing, you know what I'm saying? Like he blessed you to be a part of this moment. I'm sure you're gonna bless another, you know, dope artist that wants to be a part of this wrestling culture. You know, you're gonna that's the dope thing, is that we're blessed to be a blessing. Like, you know, we're creating avenues, have the potential to create avenues for people coming behind us, even as we're trailblazing our own path through this thing. So it's really awesome, you know what I'm saying? Where can the fans, Anthony King, where can the fans follow you and support you?
Everything is pretty much uniform. My name's Anthony King, Anthony with the I, ANTHINYKING, uniform on Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, YouTube, anthonyking.com. Right now, I got a couple of new songs that I'm working on that I'll be releasing this fourth quarter. And right now, I'm currently dropping something weekly on Fridays called the AEW Dynamite Weekly Wrap Up.
Okay.
And right now, I kind of just revamped the concept there, and we got different AEW talent giving me special beat requests. So pretty much what this is just a concept of me covering the highlights of AEW Dynamite every week, in the form of rap.
Oh yeah, we're gonna follow that. I didn't know.
That's fire.
Now I do know. So yeah, we're gonna support that. That is really awesome. You keep that up, and that's really awesome. Okay, well, thank you for your continued weekly contribution to the wrestling world and everything that all the accolades and celebration that's coming with this video game. I just hope it's a tidal wave and it just blows you over. You know what I'm saying? Oh God, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But thank you so much. You continue the great work, King, and just thank you so much for your contribution.
Thank you so much for having me, man. Shout out to all you guys.
Yeah.
We know what you represent. Heavenly, a queen of many dreams. Black excellence. You know I love my super kicks. The game turn me heel though. Winning wars every day.
Gotcha.
What's your name, sir, that's playing that awesome game, and what are you playing?
My name is Toure Masters. I'm playing Call of Duty right now, actually. My bad.
Are you winning?
I'm down, choking in the gas now. It's over with.
I'm sorry. I hope I ain't messed you up.
Blessings. How's it going? I'm blessed to be here. Definitely happy with this occasion that we got going on. It's love.
It's love. Okay, well, I'm gonna knock you out, and then AlexV.
No doubt.
And then Charles Husbands, and then Cutright, and then Brinson. All right, and then I think that'll get everything. Give me your name one more time, brother, for the people.
My name is Toure Masters. I'm on a record with Mega Ran. We do lots of work together.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, yeah. Out here in Phoenix, Arizona. So I'm just very. It's a dream come true to be on a video game with my art. I just don't really have too many words. It's just insane to be blessed with this.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you so much. Correct me if I'm wrong. Do you and Mega Ran do a wrestling podcast?
Mega Ran has a podcast called Matt Mania. I come get on the show every now and then, talk about what's going on, what we got going in the city. But yeah, it's definitely a nice wave of different events he got going on, and he includes me with it. I'm always thankful.
That's awesome. Growing up, how has wrestling been like important to your childhood? Like, did you grow up watching it?
Definitely grew up watching it. I think the biggest thing for me was it was like a very clear understanding of having confidence and just being strong.
Okay.
That's really what I take from wrestling.
Yeah.
But growing up now, I understand, mic skills, storyline, storytelling, all the cool stuff that comes with it. But it definitely developed me as a man and an artist, I would say.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. From this moment, now it's gonna what you created with Mega Ran, now it's gonna be an AEW Fight Forever. Beyond this moment, what excites you about the future? Like what's the next thing? What's the next mountain that you want to climb and conquer?
Man, I definitely want to. Well, I got some things lined up. I'm going to be on the Montez Ford album that's coming out. So hopefully it drops before the show starts. But definitely got some features with Montez Ford that I'm super excited about. More music with Mega Ran, of course. We have a video shoot this week, and I just doing my WWE project part 2 that I had last year. I had a WWE project called Winning Wars Every Day.
Oh wow!
And that's what kind of linked me with West Side Gun and Montez Ford and everybody, and Jackie and all that. So it really just got the ball going. I just want to keep momentum high and keep creating great work.
That's awesome. Well, this upcoming video game, I'm sure it's gonna add to the momentum. We appreciate what you have contributed. And how can the fans follow you and continue to support you?
My name is Toure Masters. That's Toure Masters, and it's the same thing on all platforms. I definitely don't want to be hard to find, so please tap in with me. Let's create and let's make an impact.
Let's do it. Oh.
Yes, sir.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you so much for
being
on tonight. And let's continue to celebrate.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, most definitely. I need you to win your next match, though.
Yeah. Hey, it's still alive. I'm good.
That's what's up.
The game turned me heel though. Winning wars every day, I barely get the hill slow. Ambition's really what got me here. When haters come, hit them with bygone experience. $1 million.
No more seconds, we are out of time. This is our moment on the battleline.
Next up is AlexV.
Yo.
What's going on? Look at that pretty head of hair.
I'm sorry, I don't have my camera right now, but yeah, this is my studio computer, so I don't have a camera right now here. So
it's okay.
Yeah, I gotta settle with this one.
AlexV is in the house, guys. This is a treat for me. He actually engineered my latest album that I dropped 2 weeks ago, Overdrive, and we just him, AlexV, myself, SWATS. When we get together, we just make some really incredible music. You have to honor the people that elevate your sound. There's people in the industry that will go to the ends of the earth to find that person or that right team that will elevate their sound. And for me, as a big Linkin Park head, fusing the rap with the rock, with the EDM, with the, what I'm saying? That's always been important to me. And so, AlexV is a savant. I gotta give him his flowers. He's a savant. He's, as a producer, as a guitarist, he's a menace. he's just amazing. AlexV, what song did you contribute to the AEW Fight Forever video game?
The song is the Jay Lethal theme.
Yes.
That I did with you.
Yes.
You on Kid Waters and SWATS.
Yes.
So, the track is amazing. The track turned out incredible. And it's a huge, huge honor to be featured in it, to be able to share that with the team and now with this community and making history together. Because, like it or not, this is literally history for everyone involved.
Yes, it is.
And that's very important to me, leaving a legacy.
Yep.
And especially since I'm coming from a video game background.
Yeah.
Not so much from the wrestling world, but from a video game background. it's very important that we get to be the team in charge of being that little kid's favorite game soundtrack.
Yeah.
Just the same way. In my case, the Killer Instinct music was for me.
Right.
That was literally my first album ever, my first video game, and now we get to have that opportunity to be the soundtrack of someone. It doesn't matter if it's a kid or a grown up or whatever.
Right.
We get to be that soundtrack. So that's history in the making.
Oh wow. So I wanted to ask you, like, how important to you is the blending of different genres of music and gosh, I can sing this guy's praises for like an hour, but I don't want to honor y'all time. So beyond being an incredible guitarist, this dude made the dopest hip hop soundtrack. He did the production behind Combo Breakers, which is an esports event, annual esports event. He did a classic hip hop production with Combo Breakers soundtrack this year. SWATS and I were scratching our head like, this is the same AlexV that's thrashing as a guitarist, making this classic like Tribe Called Quest hip hop masterpiece. It's like, how do you do it? Like, are you a real person? Like, I haven't seen this guy, but
I'm sorry, bro.
You're a real person.
I'm an AI, bro. Sorry, I'm a robot.
I bet you are.
No, here's the thing, and this is important. I learned this very early in my career. So, some people, they like to be labeled as, oh, yeah, I'm a rock guitar player, or yeah, I'm a hip hop rapper, or whatever, And I was like, I don't care about that. I care about music, and I care about great music, And here's the thing. One of the greatest pleasures that I encounter in my career and in this musical journey is getting to collaborate, with different artists. That means a lot to me because I can sit in my studio all day making music, and it's okay, it's another track. But when you get to share that with other talent, with other incredibly talented people like you, like the team, like everyone else, it takes a whole different dimension.
Yeah.
It elevates things, and I think that's very important. And you cannot be just like, I cannot be personally trapped in just one genre or just one kind of sound. I have so much more to offer, and that's what I'm trying to reflect in my music.
That's awesome. What do you want the gamers to get out of the Jay Lethal song? I think Jay Lethal walked out to it one time, but I think he walked out to it one time. But hey, we created it for him. He loved it. He heard it. He loved it. What do you want the fans to get out of the song and then just the whole soundtrack, the music of the AEW Fight Forever? What type of respect and do you want the gamers to get out of the music?
Well, I think music is sometimes put aside when in the big picture. Nobody thinks instantly about, oh yeah, great music,
Yeah.
But when we think about something, it's that's either a movie or a video game or a TV show, whatever, and it doesn't have music. Like, just think about it. Anything you love, any kind of media you love without music, it's just not the same, you know?
Yeah.
And when you listen to the music of the media that you enjoy, in other contexts, especially when you're not playing the video game, when you listen to your favorite movie's soundtrack or your favorite video game soundtrack outside of it, it expands and it adds to the dimension of the whole project,
Yeah.
Because it's not about, oh yeah, this is the soundtrack of the video game. It's about a whole different world, a whole group of talented people that put their soul in this, and they're sharing it in the video game, but it's not exclusive to the video game. It's a whole different setting, and that's huge because you can enjoy it in the game, and then you can enjoy it while working out, and then you can enjoy it on the car or whatever, and you go back to that setting, to the video game, to the character, to playing into the moments, to enjoying the AEW events, you go back to that place.
That's awesome.
So that's what I want. People that listen to this soundtrack to go back to it. You know.
Wow. Well, as a personal fan and someone that works with you, and a fan of your work, thank you for contributing. I've said that word so many times. Thank you for what you have. Thank you for what you have brought to AEW and now the video game. And I just hope that you get a lot of accolades, respect, and celebration around this. And own to, we first created a song, for esports, and now we're literally creating songs that's in video games. So it's an honor. I don't even remember how we met, but I do remember how we met. We wrote for a esports tournament, and now we're literally writing for video games and other bigger esports events. And so just thank you. It's an honor. It's an honor to create music with you, brother, just personally. And thank you so much for celebrating with us tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you for your trust. From the very beginning, you were excited, and I was on the moon, just getting to work with the great Omega Sparx, and the rest is history. And here we are, and this isn't over yet. This is
not over.
Still the beginning.
Still making hits. So
absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much.
Yo, welcome back. That's what they were saying. Like I ever left. I was focused and waiting. Patiently embracing.
Charles Hudgens. Oh my gosh.
Oh man, what's going on?
Thank you for your patience. Thank you for
no problem.
First people on tonight.
Yeah, no problem. I had the pleasure actually, being able to go at this time, and I'm gonna say a few reasons why, and I'm gonna say a few things. First off, congrats to everybody that's here. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean just for being able to be, on the soundtrack, just period, from engineers to musicians to, Alex, your guitar player. It doesn't matter what your position is. To be able to make great music right now in this time and age, we know where we at. We hear a lot of trash. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? We hear a lot of trash, but to be able to have a lane where great musicians can still do what they do, producers can still be producers, engineers can still be engineers and be great at their craft. I want to congratulate everybody that's on this phone call and make sure that they're giving themselves their own flowers, man, because they deserve it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a stickler for great music and I love it. You know what I'm saying? And second of all, I remember coming across your music actually, Omega, when I was young, man. I can't even tell you what the first song I heard was. And I'm not even gonna sit here and tell you I'm the oldest guy ever or anything like that, but I remembered your name. So, and I want to make sure that's important to people. So even when they listen to the soundtrack, you know what I'm saying? Remember the names, remember the people who went back and inspired you, and go back and look them up, listen to what they do. You know what I'm saying? Be inspired. If anything comes from the game, even if you say, like Alex was saying, even let's just say for whatever reason, somebody doesn't like the game. They love the music. But if they love the music and they love the game, come on. So at the end of all that, I say again, everybody get their flowers. Now, my biggest thing is, I'm definitely an advocate for my partner. He had to go, which is Doe the Paperboy. And I want to go back to what you said earlier. It's always great to have a good team around you that's going to keep you sharp, and I remember you saying that earlier on. And that's what we do with Doe. We work on all his music, from mixing to production, whatever the case may be. And so we always make sure we're keeping people sharp, you know what I'm saying? And he's always making sure we're staying sharp. It's a mutual thing. We're like family, you know what I'm saying? And so every time that we get a chance to work with a situation that's blessed, i.e. this one, no pun intended, but i.e. AEW, I don't want to mix the two. So, I just want to make sure people are, they understand like what's happening, you know what I mean? And so, I just love everything that's been done. I was listening to the song, actually, Up in the Clouds, man. Everybody was getting lit on there. And I need to go ahead and listen to everything else. I've only had a chance to listen to a few outside of the ones that we have clearly been working on. But but yeah, man, I just want to say, congrats to everybody, man. And, I would love to get a chance to actually connect with everybody on this phone call today. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, man. So great talent recognizes great talent. I want you guys to get a chance to check out more of what we've been doing, Doe the Paperboy. I want to give a shout out to my partner, who is the other half of the Crowns production team, which is, what I'm a part of. And he's amazing, and when it came to, the tracks that we've had a chance to work on, not just this one, I know we had a chance to work on the one with, Funny was the one with Sugar Dunkerton was, that was a record from Doe's album, which Sugar was like, yo, I love this joint. And he was like, yo, I want to come out to it. And he did.
Wow.
The Mike Tyson, the I'm Back, and shout out to Mike Ruckus, he was like, yo, I need Doe on this, whatever. And we was like, yo, we're going to the studio that night. You know what I mean? Laid it down, sent it back to him same night. So I mean, that's how we do, man. Like, we don't play, when we got to get things done, we get it done. You know what I'm saying? So having a great team, being able to connect with great people, man, that's really what it's about, man. And again, everybody give themselves their flowers, and give flowers to everybody that's in the room today. And that's all I really got to say, man. And like I said, I really would love to connect with all of y'all. We actually have a full-fledged production site that we're trying to launch as well, but it's www.thecrowns, spelled TheCrowns.net. And man, when y'all get a minute, go to the website. It's still being, developed and updated every day, but it's actually live. But if everybody could, please either, go there, send us a message, hit us on the chat real quick. Like I said, I would love to, rap with everybody and, get creative, because that's what we love to do. When you come over here in Virginia, if you happen to pass through the town, hit us up, come through.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Come by. Baltimore ain't far.
Baltimore ain't far, man. I do want to say this. I want to say that, going from being a rapper, leasing beats, and, it is so refreshing to hear from a producer that you got the back. You got Doe's back.
Got his back, bro. No matter what, we got his back. We got his back, man.
Coming from someone that I had to change my thinking from leasing beats to saying I am worthy enough to have a production team behind me. I had to change, and it took a long time, but I finally changed my mentality. And I have a small little production team that cares about me too. And it's so great to hear that love and that care. And I believe it, I feel it, that you have, for Doe. And it's just so refreshing,
Already, bro. And again, like I said, I want to wrap with all y'all, man. So please go to the site. Just shoot us a quick email, man. Just, either fill it out or hit the chat. I'll respond directly myself. You know what I'm saying? So, and then from there, all our social media handles is on there. Instagram, The Crowns Music. That's where we're at. We're one of actually Virginia's best kept secrets, man. And I also want to say, just to inspire everybody, and especially what Alex was saying, man. Alex, I love what you mentioned, man. We've had a chance to work with, place music on film, television. I work with artists like, the Baby, things like that. But my thing is this: the first song that I ever placed, believe it or not, we've been producing hip hop, R&B forever. Guess what the first genre of music was that I got placed on television?
Rock.
It was pop.
Pop.
It was EDM. Pop. EDM. I would have never thought in a million years. And so, all this hip hop and R&B we were doing, and then that song gets placed, right? So I say this to say, don't put yourself in the bubble. Follow where great music takes you. When you in your session, bang out, rock out, do your thing, vibe with your people. Don't even worry about what genre it becomes, man. Do what the track is asking for. Do what's on your mind.
Preach.
And you know what I'm saying? What you vibing, do it, because you don't know where it's going to end up. It ends up in AEW. You know what I'm saying? Right. It ends up anywhere else. You never know where it's going to end up. So I just wanted to get on here, man, and just talk my piece, man. And again, just congratulate all y'all. And man, everybody is blessed, man, and be blessed. Stay blessed.
Thank you, Charles. Wow.
No doubt.
You don't need me. You don't need me with all that passion flowing. Thank you, Charles. Thecrowns.net.
Thecrowns.net, man. And The Crowns Music on IG. And I got you. So I saw somebody in the chat. I got you.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, it's community. It's all love. Okay. Thank you, Charles. Thank you so much.
Like I ever left, I was focused and waiting. Patiently embracing, I administer pain. You can see the scope unless you're missing my aim. The world took a nap and now the God.
Captain, so don't anybody ask me that I'm always ready for the next shit. I'm the captain, flyer than the falcon.
My brother Cutright, and then Brinson, and then we're gonna call it a night. I think I got everybody. Brother Cutright, how you doing, sir?
Goody, now that I got this camera right.
Well, it's been right for a minute.
Nah, bro, you know, look, man, I got 2 DSLRs and one of them just shut down on me. Then my EOS utility wasn't, bro. It was just wild, bro. So I was just like, you know what I mean? I had to go to the old faithful, you know what I'm saying? I had to hit up the one and done, you know, that old webcam.
Let me give you your flowers, sir. Because you low-key are an ambassador. You are low-key an ambassador. You're making moves. And I'm gonna let you tell your story. But this situation, this moment of time, this video game, and even, you know, the AEW, you know, television show and stuff like that, for people that are really paying attention, they're gonna really start to take notice of Cutright as an ambassador, as a lyrical ambassador of this thing. And that's not taking the shine away from no one else. But you know what, you know, my wife says is what God has for you is for you, and can't nobody take it away from you. You know what I'm saying? And so we all getting our own personal shine and blessings from this moment. But you're gonna end up being an ambassador, and you already are walking in that in this moment. So I just wanted to say that. And I know it sounds real cryptic, but I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to give you flowers on that. What song or songs? I know it's songs. What songs did you contribute to the AEW Fight Forever video game?
Yeah, so of course the Thunder Rosa theme, probably on her theme, because we did that joint there when they debuted it on Double or Nothing last year. So we did that joint. Crazy the story that E.Quipped was telling that he told all wrong, you know what I mean? But it's all right though. I mean, you know what I mean? The whole joint is how to bet that came into play, and then that fell in the pocket. And Mikey Ruckus hit me up and was like, hey, yo, you know, you want to do the Thunder Rosa joint? I was like, do I want to do the Thunder Rosa joint? He said, is water wet? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You asked, you know what I mean? He said, what is wet? Anyway, but yeah, so we went from that joint, you know what I'm saying? The Thunder Rosa theme, of course the Red Velvet song, the in the mix with Josiah and E.Quipped. Me and E.Quipped, we had the Captain Sean Dean joint, the Captain, which was super dope. I didn't even know, you know what I'm saying, that the brother was like, salute the Captain Sean Dean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He asked, and he was like, bro, this is crazy. When he first got it, running around backstage, he said Orange Cassidy, everybody was telling him it's one of the best themes that they ever heard, you know what I'm saying? He felt so amazed with that joint, you know what I'm saying? And then of course, the song Bet that's on the original soundtrack, so that's super dope, that's super fire. I'm trying to think what else. If they do a Ring of Honor download package, then I'm gonna add the Infantry soundtrack on there. All right. Me and Game Boy Jones did that joint. What else? What else am I on? Yeah. So I think that's it on the game. I think maybe.
So you are an example, and this is how I move like this as well. I see something in the distance, and I'm like, how the heck do I get over there? You know what I'm saying? I might trip along the way. I might, you know, bust my face and, you know, fall on the ground or something. I'm gonna get there though. You know, you have had a passion to, you know, lend your creativity, your lyricism, your musicality to AEW, and then it happens. You know what I'm saying? You literally set a goal and then, you know, the taboo, the universe responded. How do you feel about your successes and now leading up to, you know, the release of the video game?
I mean, real talk, man. I said it's an exciting and amazing moment. You know, of course, everybody, you know, shouting out to Mikey Records. I truly, you know what I'm saying, just appreciate his humility, you know what I'm saying, of, you know, responding when you just reach out, you take a shot in the dark, like, you know what I'm saying, like me and E, when AEW, before it even launched, like we was like, yo, bro, we've been following New Japan Pro Wrestling, big fans of Kenny Omega, big fans of the Young Bucks. I'm saying, and we just, you know, just is on the way and was like, yo, bro, we saw the rise was going on and we ended up, right, we wrote the song just like, yo, bro, I was on the road. Matter of fact, I was on the road touring with my dude Ike Gill. And I was like, yo, E, bro, it'd be dope to do this wrestling song. Just we took Cody Rhodes' speech and just threw it in the dark. Like, bro, we made this joint as a love letter. You know what I'm saying? The wrestling, I hope you enjoy it. And he responded like 5 minutes later, like, yo, this is fire. I was like, oh, snap, you a real person? I appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, bro, I'm shooting this around, yo. I'm playing it in the next meeting we having next week. I was like, word. So just him being like humble enough to just listen to it, you know what I'm saying? Which is like 100%, you know, to his character, everybody's people. And from there, it's been, you know, amazing, you know? Yeah. And I'm just thankful to be in a number, you know what I mean?
Where what you want this video game, what do you want this video game to do? Because this is, we know the gamers are gonna be blessed by the gameplay, the game itself, the music. What do you want from this moment? Or, you know, like, just dream big for a second, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, beyond the, you know, the accolades and stuff, like what's another mountain that you see over the horizon that you're gonna tackle?
I mean, so it's more, you know what I mean? Just more, so move out the way. It's about to get ludicrous, you know what I mean? Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's about to get ludicrous, you know what I mean? And it's really just, you know, just stopping and operating in faith, because I don't know. So Sparx, like, you know me, SWATS, E, I'm a person where, like, said, I don't jump out there a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, talented, but I'm saying, but talent without work ethic is just a dream, you know what I'm saying? And I've always had, like, you know, the proof, yeah, yo, if you put a little bit out there, you know what I'm saying? But me, you had them talks as being scared of failure. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro, I'm dope. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But then what if they don't like it? No matter how dope you are, there's mad cats like cannabis out there, you know what I'm saying? That's reneging and doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So the dopeness don't matter. What else? You know what I mean? That's my bros used to tell me, what else do you got? You know what I'm saying? So finally being confident and, yo, listen, that I can walk in the fullness of myself, love video games, love hip hop, love comic books, love anime, love Jesus, all unadulterated, you know what I'm saying? I don't even, that's made up word, you know what I'm saying? But just love it all together and be myself. And I don't got to fit in this box, you know what I'm saying? I'm too big for that anyway. Boxes don't fit me, bro. You got to be circular. You know what I mean? It's a new round, you know what I mean?
Boxes don't fit me either, sir. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's it. Boxers. That's why I wear boxers, not brief. Boxes, not boxers.
Hey, man, that's team motto. Okay. All right. What is a final message that you have to gamers around the world as they prepare to buy the game? Some of them already got the pre-orders. You know what I'm saying? What's your final message to the gamers out there, and where can they follow you and support you?
My message to the gamers is just enjoy yourselves. Make as many characters as you want. Just make all of them can't have, you know what I mean? Bet that is the thing, you know what I mean? It's gonna be the little American dream, right? They're gonna be out there. But nah, man, you know, just have fun. Like, this is a moment, like, for us. I say this from the beginning of All Elite Wrestling. It was just a t-shirt company made by guys who love wrestling. Now we have a video game who just made by guys who love video games and wrestling. Now we have a soundtrack made by guys who love rap, video games, and wrestling. You know what I mean? So just an evolution of your love, you know what I'm saying, for something. So just continue to love, continue to express, be 100% you, you know what I'm saying? As far as where you could check me out at, I'm IG at Mr. Cutright, MISTER, That's on Twitter. We got the record that just dropped with my brother Omega Sparx. and my dude E.Quipped run it, you know what I mean? That joint, that's fire. Also, you know what I'm saying? Before that, a mental health record called All in My Head. Really, really heartfelt, deep record. Got some more stuff on the way. I mean, you don't never know what's going to happen. Just open up a box of chicken. I'm going to be there, bro. That's it.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you, Cutright. Thank you so much.
See, I know that's why you put me last, because you know it's going to be random as a mug.
Brinson's last. Brinson's last. But yo, I appreciate you, man. Your love for AEW out of everything is your talent is only matched by your passion for AEW. And I hope people, behind the scenes working for AEW, the fans, hope everybody just shows their love and appreciation to you.
Salute, man. Same, man. So, hey, great job, everybody. Let's keep that ball rolling. You know what I mean? And we need to get a cipher, bro. Like a 30-man Royal Rumble cipher. Who going over the rope? We gotta pull straws to see when we the last man surviving, though. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be Ric Flair. I'm gonna get beat up and still end up winning.
Had the ground when I was young, get it out the mud. Now who the coldest? We the coldest, yeah. Cause I had the ground when I was young.
Yeah, last but definitely not least, my brother Brinson.
Yo.
And I appreciate everybody that's been along for this whole ride. Thank you, SWATS. Thank you, Josiah. Thank you, Bliz. Thank you, Sir Tizzy. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, E.Quipped, AlexV, Charles, True.
You signing off and people gonna leave, bro, before we even get it in.
I just want to show. I want to just give people their flowers. Thank you for Brinson, brother.
Yo.
I'm excited to talk with you, and thank you so much for being on with us. This is a wonderful time to celebrate. You also are a huge fan of AEW and wrestling culture.
Yes.
Everything you do, you put maximum effort to. You're a man that walks in excellence. You're an amazing and phenomenal artist.
Wow.
I mean, you are. I'm just telling. It's just facts. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not no fluff here.
Wow.
What songs did you contribute? And I promise, I'm not going to say contribute no more. What songs? I'm not going to say it no more. What songs are you bringing to this beautiful moment of AEW Fight Forever?
But before I tell you my songs, I got to shout out Mikey Ruckus. And I got to give a big shout out to my dog, Cutright, bro. Like, my dog came in the clutch and became an answered prayer. You know what I'm saying? And when I hit Ruckus up, and because Cutright told me, I was like, hey, dog, I got to get on this, dog. I prayed for this for 10 plus years ago. And he told me about Ruckus, and Ruckus, I hit him in, and he said, I got something for you. And I ain't heard nothing from him in like 9 months. And then I hit him again. He said, right now is the time. I got one slot.
Yeah.
He said, how fast can you do a song?
Yeah.
I sent him a full song in 2 hours, made the beat, did the hook, did 3 verses, everything in 2 hours. I'm like, you ain't gonna come with me with an opportunity and I ain't gonna try to hit a home run. So that song was What You Looking At. I sent him 3 verses, hooks, chorus, drum beats. I threw in some of the club stuff, the hip hop stuff, mashup. So What You Looking At, wow. I'm on that. I'm on No Socks, the Ricky Stark story.
Yeah.
I'm on Who's the Coldest, the Top Flight theme, and one song that Cutright forgot that me and him is on is The Professor, the Serena Deeb theme that was played on the which pay-per-view was that?
It was the Double or Nothing when she faced Thunder Rosa. My bad. It was that with Serena. I had got him, the brown. Yeah, I'm sorry. My bad. It's my bad.
Yeah, so I did the beats for What You Looking At, and I did the beats for, I believe, the Top Flight, and Ruckus killed the Professor track. Like he sent me and Cutright like 4 versions of it, and the one we landed on was it.
Okay.
Not Thunder Rosa for Serena Deeb. So,
okay,
it's a blessing on four tracks, man, on AEW first wrestling video game, and it's just a dream come true, bro. Like,
how you feel about this,
bro? Like you talking to somebody who had every wrestling video game. I had the old wrestling NES with Starman. You know what I'm saying?
I remember Starman.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So to go from that to, you know what I'm saying, WCW, ECW, the backyard wrestling, the Kenny Omega video game on PS4 that people don't talk about but was fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, to go all the way through those and land with AEW, because I was at their first pay-per-view that was in Daytona. Like when AEW first started, bro, I was going to all the pay-per-views. I was at Revolution in Chicago, when Pac and Orange Cassidy had the classic of classics, you know what I'm saying? So just being a big fan of AEW, buying a ton of shirts, and then never knowing that I'm a land on a video game, bro. It's like dream come true, dog. Like,
wow.
I should have grab my All Atlantic wrestling belt over there, but I'm out here with it, bro.
I hear you. Wow. I want to ask a question, a little bit about your methodology. Like,
yes,
like, do you feel fearless? What I mean by that is, if I'm not mistaken, you also had a wonderful moment about 5-6 years ago where you made a hit song and a joint got on ESPN and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, what your music being woven into the culture, like sports and stuff, why is that important to you?
The message is important. You know what I'm saying? Like the message to inspire, the message of faith, the message of believing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look behind me, I got like all my albums. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on my 12th project. So if I can woven something in the culture and they be like, who is Brinson? What else he got? And then they just see the discography, just blah, 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 blah. So, you know what I'm saying? And then they really see what I'm about. Like, I'm gonna inspire people, man, to just to go higher, just like you, just like Cutright. Like, I've been bumping Omega Sparx and Cutright and Justice League for years. You know what I'm saying? So, the inspiration in to have people to go higher and think higher and kind of push back against the poison that we hear a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to put something good in the current to change. So, you know what I'm saying? When people think about people who look like us, they're like, oh, that's all that they about, but they got to see something different. They got to see a change, and they got to hear the change. And we got to be twice as dope as dudes who spit in the poison. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
yeah.
Wow. So that's important. Yeah, bro.
And you have a movie.
Yes, sir. It's called God Chases the Documentary. It's on Apple TV. It's on a ton of other platforms, and it's on godchasesdoc.com. It won 65 film festival awards globally. So I was sending it to film festivals everywhere. And, I just wanted people, when they was like, yo, we want to be treated equal, I'm like, keep that same energy when my film come to you. And they did. So yeah, it's been a blessing, bro.
That's wonderful.
And that track you talking about, it was a song about Tim Tebow called T-Bowing. That's right. Yep. That's when he was winning in Denver.
Yeah. You and shout out to K-Drama.
K-Drama
made the Scorpio Sky theme song.
Dope beat.
He also had another moment on ESPN back in the day. You and him, y'all had ESPN moments. He had something on him. I forgot the name.
Air Jordan on him, bro.
Air Jordan, bro.
Jordan on him. Come on, man. Come on now, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We in Charlotte, we made a Sammy Sosa on him. We made a remix of that joint.
I wasn't on it.
I made a Ric Flair on him.
Yeah, that joint was a fever. That joint hit a fever. I think every state had a different remix of that joint.
Yep.
But yeah, shout out to K Drama, man. He's part of this historical moment as well. Brother Brinson,
yo,
is your love, your genuine love, loyalty, respect for AEW, for wrestling culture is catching up with you, and you know, with this video game and working with AEW. And I just hope there's more opportunities for you in the future. And I hope this moment right here just does a lot for your career. Much success to you.
Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you for your passion. One theme of tonight is beyond the talent, the passion for wrestling culture, the passion for video games, the passion to, you know, have our art be shared. It's amongst, you know, everybody that was celebrated tonight in their own special way. So just thank you for your contribution.
When I was young, get it out the mud. Now who the coldest? We the coldest, yeah. I've been grinding after school bells, killing sports since 12.
Yeah, the sky gets mine. Sharp eagle and flying around wiggle. Be easy, I swoop down, I'm so eager. Go field, I bring a mark and hit the people.
And that concludes.
No, sir. We're not letting you off that easy.
What are you talking about?
Sir. Hey.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm about to throw it on you. No, sir. We're gonna hop it on you real quick. Yo,
that's right.
First off, congrats to everybody in this room for being a part of AEW stuff, to being a part of this game, to making great music, just being amazing artists. It is an honor to be in your presence. So thank y'all for being here. Shout out to Mikey Ruckus for giving us a chance. You know, like we came in and we did it. I mean, did we not? But thank you, Mikey Ruckus, for giving us a chance. We appreciate you so much. And Sparx, thank you for putting this on for everybody tonight. Thank you for hosting. Yeah. I'll take over as co-host for a little bit, and
wait.
I'll dive in. So, what songs, Sparx, were you a part of on this project?
I was part of Up in the Clouds, Scorpio Sky's theme song, Jay Lethal's theme song, Victory. I think that is it so far. I don't Daniel Garcia, I don't know if he's part of the initial roster. And he has a new theme song now, so I don't know. But if he is, possibly his old theme song I did, but he has a new one now. But at least those two songs, Up in the Clouds and then Victory.
That bangers, if I must say so myself. How you feeling right now?
I'm feeling really good. This was a milestone. I'm glad that I'm someone that I've been in esports and video games now 10 years. And this year, I could not thank God enough for such a wonderful year so far. And this is true to my heart. You know, like it's one thing playing the games, but actually being in game is something very important. That, you know, it's one thing even if they use your music for the promotion of the game. That's big. But when your music is in game, it is cemented with that, you know, with that game that no one can take from you. And so this is a big moment that I share with the rest of y'all. I'm on cloud 9 with this, and I just want the fans to just love this thing.
Awesome. Love it, man. Yo, I get the honor of seeing a lot of the, you know, the background of what's happening behind the scenes with you, man. I've known you for a long time, and we partner on a lot of stuff. I want to say congratulations on the Grammy board placement. Congratulations on getting there. I know you've been working really hard on getting there. So what do you hope that this opportunity here does for your music career and your legacy?
Well, I'm gonna shoot my shot. You know, shout out to this is the second coming up. This is the second year that the Grammys are finally giving place for video game music. And You know, the composer for Assassin's Creed Valhalla won the first inaugural year. But I want AEW Fight Forever's score and soundtrack to be nominated for a Grammy and possibly win the Grammy next year. I want us to be some Grammy winners. We only have one life to live, and I want to shoot for the stars. And why not? I'm a why not guy. Why not us? You know what I'm saying? We've been building. Josiah Williams, saying Bliz, Sir Tizzy, we've been building this thing. Why not us? Why not now? And so I want us to be some Grammy nominated, possibly Grammy winning happy people next year.
Hey, I bet you're not alone in that sentiment. I bet you got a room full of people who feel the same way. So, question for you, and it's a little more personal. What would you say to people trying to get placements like this? People who see us doing this thing, what would you say to people out there trying to get where we're at?
Just keep knocking. Don't give up. It's okay. You're gonna hear no. Here's the thing. You might not be the dopest artist in the room. You might still need work. Your music may not be what they're looking for. Or your music is better than the competition. It's just you haven't established a relationship with them yet. It's a whole host of reasons why you didn't land that gig. Dust yourself off and try again, And sometimes you have to create your own lane. You know what I'm saying? And then make people respect you. Like, well, why haven't we used him before? The duality of corporate and culture. When the corporate is hard to break through, jump into culture. Be a part of, build the culture. And then the culture will elevate you to corporate gigs. You know what I'm saying? Even when corporate gigs land, still have your foot and your heart in the culture. You know what I'm saying? Have a dual mind. Don't put all your eggs in either one of them. That's been the kind of secret to my sauce.
Bet. I love it.
Yeah.
So you have been bouncing around the esports lane this year, bro. Big, hard, heavy. You've been doing it. So with things like Evo, with Combo Breaker, with CEO, what do you have going on? What are some projects that you're working on, including that stuff?
It's only one, Overdrive. Overdrive. Love letter to the Street Fighter franchise. 2 of the songs have already been licensed for CEO Gaming this weekend. That's it. This is my first solo album in 9 years. I'm giving myself room to be an artist, and we're celebrating 100,000 Spotify plays today.
Man, oh man. Shout out Overdrive.
2 weeks. So yeah, and we're gonna keep going. But yeah, I'm just a man of passion, and we're gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of always, just the reason why I became a DJ, it's the psychological mind. I'm tired of being the artist waiting by the DJ booth for the DJ to allow me to perform. I'd rather be the DJ that's controlling the room, allowing artists a platform to perform. And so it's, once you get old enough, changing your mind state that I'm no longer seeking validation. I'm seeking positions of influence and power so I can make it easy for the person coming up behind me. And that's how I carry myself. And that's how I want to operate, you know what I'm saying? For the rest of my artistic expression,
Hey,
yeah.
Well, that's wisdom, man. That's wisdom. Where can the fans and the folks find you, man?
Everywhere, Omega Sparx. I love how everybody tonight was like everywhere. My name, not hard to follow. That's great. That's professionality. Everywhere, Omega Sparx, OmegaSparx. And yeah, you can find me everywhere.
Awesome. Well, great job. Again, thank you so much for this. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Sparx, I'll kick it back to you so you can close this out, man.
That's awesome. Guys, Thank y'all so much for this moment. It was 2 hours, but I think it was power packed. Everybody feels celebrated. That's the most important thing.
It was great, bro. I just want to say, follow me at God Chasers on Instagram. I am Brinson on Twitter. That's it. But bro, Omega, you did an awesome job hosting, bro.
Seeing everything that